guys, it's Holly again. I just wanted to hop on and talk to you about another foundation that I've been trying. Oh, let me get it. This time we're still in Rimmel, so this time it was the Lasting Finish Foundation. This says Lasting Finish 25-hour with Comfort Serum Foundation, broad spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen, and I am in 100 Ivory. It says Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. I don't think this was full coverage foundation at all. The last one I tried was the Rimmel Match Perfection. This one was, oops, can you see that? This one was 100 Ivory. This one also says 100 Ivory. And it's funny because this one is just a tad darker than this one. This one looks more orangey on my skin. This one was nice. It was comfortable on the skin, went on really nice. It was a little tiny bit stickier than the Match Perfection. I've had it on this morning since 8 o'clock, so it's been about 5 hours. It's 6 hours. So this is how it looks on my skin, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of rubbed off around my nose, but that's because I'm running around all morning long. I'm taking care of kids and doing this and that, and so I have a constant nose drip. You guys wanted to know that. Anyway, so I've been wiping my nose a lot is what I'm trying to say. That happens all the time. I rub my nose like all day long. I don't know why. It's like I do touch my face during the day, and if I'm trying out a foundation, I don't try to stop myself from touching my face because I want to see how this is actually going to hold up in a real life on a real person. I'm not some beauty guru makeup artist kind of person. I'm a regular everyday girl, and I want to know how this is really going to hold up on me doing all my regular everyday stuff. I don't work a job. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but anyone who is a stay-at-home mom knows that that's like a very difficult and stressful and tiring job. The most fulfilling, of course, but nonetheless tiring and a lot of work. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is that I use this foundation. It doesn't just sit there, it gets used. It's on my skin is touching babies, I'm kissing babies, hugging, doing a bunch of stuff. So this is a real wear test. Sometimes there are wear tests, but then sometimes there are real wear tests. And so this got a real wear test today. I've been using this for, oh gosh, it's been more than a week, over a week. I've mixed it with other foundations. I do that a lot. It's a pretty good match for my skin right now. If you can see, what I'm trying to cover up is my under eye circles, my hyperpigmentation there. I've got on my nose, right there, I've got a sunspot. I've got hyperpigmentation around my lips and mouth. Here especially real bad. I did a bit of a double layer right there, but you can still see all my melasma, my sun damage right there, and all my hyperpigmentation. Once you have babies, girls, your hyperpigmentation goes crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I would not call this a full coverage foundation at all. I love how they say that. I mean, I don't think I've found a single foundation that I can think of that is actually full coverage with just putting it on normally. You might be able to get a full coverage out of any foundation if you pack it on and put layer upon layer upon layer. I don't usually do that, especially on my everyday makeup, because there's just no reason for it, in my opinion. I've got so many flaws. Some of them just ain't getting covered up, you know what I mean? So, anyway, this one was okay. I don't love it, don't hate it. It was nice, it was okay, but, you know, just okay. So of the two, I think this one I think had a better coverage. This is more of a foundation, like a medium coverage foundation, I would consider it. This one more of a BB cream. So like, or a tinted moisturizer type, and this is how this felt, and which is fine because this is supposed to be moisturizing. So this worked exactly like they said it was going to work. It says sunscreen foundation, invisible coverage for visibly perfected skin. Now this did not have invisible coverage at all. Neither did this one. But of the two of these, I think they're both pretty much the same. It depends on what you want. This did not last 25 hours on me, nor probably will it. unless I mix it with a better staying foundation, which I have one that I usually mix other foundations in with just because it gives me a lighter shade. I'm fair skinned. Usually any drugstore, the lightest shade is still gonna be, it's either too dark or it's too orangey on my skin. And I have, I feel like I have a more yellow undertone, but I'm starting to think I kind of like a neutral or beigey undertone in my foundations. This one, again, a bit too orangey. This one was better. It was more beigey. So it matched better as far as like the overall tone. In the wintertime, this is going to be too dark. Yeah, it worked out good. It worked out okay. It was just okay. I wouldn't run out and buy it if you don't have it. It's not a, I wouldn't say it's gotta have it. It's amazing. It's okay. The price was really good. It was $6.97. So I think that if you're looking for something that looks nice on the skin, and it does, it's not matte, it's kind of a natural finish. Just the, like, I would say from natural to like, not dewy. I wasn't dewy, but it was a little bit more dewy than natural, just barely. But it did like have like almost like a sticky, I can't feel it now, but like it took forever for that tacky stickiness to go away, even after I set it with a powder. So, and I always use, to set my foundations, I use Bare Minerals Mineral Veil to set, and even my under eyes, it works okay for that too. So yeah, again, just okay. I wouldn't run out and get it, but it wasn't bad. So if you're looking for something that's inexpensive, that you can wear on just regular, old, you know, everyday, depending on what you want, again, natural finish, it's not going to look cakey. It's not going to be super matte though either. So I have oily skin. Most of my oil is right down my T-zone. This skin on my cheeks is very normal. It's not too dry, not too oily. This skin is just right, but everywhere else, even like around here, only this perfect circle in the middle, that's where I get just normal skin. I don't have any dry patches at the moment, so I don't know if it would stick clean to any of those. I don't think it would, because it's very, like, it does feel serumy, and it feels nice on the skin and smoothing. It feels very smoothing. It didn't emphasize any texture that I have. I'm 38 years old, so I have a little bit of, I have you know, wrinkles around my eyes, fine lines and such, and it didn't emphasize any of that stuff. It was okay for a drugstore foundation, not bad. So the next one I'm going to be trying out is going to be the Rimmel Clean Finish. I've also been using that for several weeks, so we'll talk about that one next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.